Good morning. It is Monday, the 27th of April 2020. And if you'd care to read it and pause me, uh, the biblical reading that I've chosen from the lectionary this morning is Genesis 18, verses 1 to 14. As you may just have read, it's a story of Abram and Sarah, these two really old people who are told they're going to have a baby. And they go, "What?" Now, you could take that story on face value and believe that these two old people, cumulative age of about 200, have a little boy called Isaac. Or you can look at it as a story of how people, when they answer a call, can do incredible things that folk think they can't do at all. At the moment, we are, all of us, consumed with COVID-19 and its implications. We're worried about our NHS. We've raised 60 million, more than that, between Captain Tom and the Big Night Inn and other things, not to mention what the 2.6 challenge did yesterday for our NHS charities for people who are working for us. And that's absolutely wonderful. What we're forgetting, though, is, or maybe not, I hope not, is that in the developing world, the coronavirus has yet to hit. In the developing world, in some nations, there are single-digit numbers of respirators per country. There are no health services. There is incredible poverty. And they are awaiting a pandemic. This weekend, I was going through my bank balance and looking at all the money that goes out and some standing orders for silly things, and looking at the money I was wasting and seeing how little of it in comparison was going to charity. You may or may not know that in a couple of weeks, less than 2 weeks, it will be Christian Aid Week. Christian Aid is the chosen charity of the Church of Scotland and many churches in Scotland in relation to international aid. And Christian Aid works with people as equal partners in situations all over the world where there is extreme poverty. Christian Aid relies on Christian Aid Week for a lot of its operating funds, and yet this year so many things can't happen. Bridge walks can't happen, coffee mornings can't happen. All the things that we're used to doing in Christian Aid Week, door-to-door collections, can't happen. And Christian Aid is trying desperately hard to go digital. For us, we have an opportunity to help Christian Aid make a difference in a year that is unprecedented in its need. Please do not forget Christian Aid. Please, if you're talking over the fence to your neighbours, remind them. Please look online. Please try and find ways to help if you can. Not to help a charity in Britain, but to do a little bit to lessen the impact of a world pandemic on countries that have so few resources to fight it. We'll talk more about Christian Aid Week later, but this morning, remember Abram and Sarah. Remember the little boy born to parents who were cumulatively over 200. And remember that you and I are asked, called to make the impossible happen.